Hotel, California. I just moved into the Bronze Age. What items do you think are the most important to get my hands on next? Pick and axe are pretty important, and then upgrading them as possible. Whatever your preferred weapon type is, you'll want to get that going. Bronze Age is going to move into iron. So keep in mind your next target is the swamps. A lot of things in the swamps do not like crushing damage. So something to keep in mind. Crushing damage may be a really nice way to go. Oh, no. Wait a second. Well, first of all, Gabo right over there. Shit. Is all of the portal stuff on my corpse still? Alright, we gotta do this. Got a pretty big inventory right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, you dummy. Yep. Yeah, here's all the portal stuff. Throw you down. Throw you down. You, and... Kinda really want all of this. Get out of your hat. I need the belt too. We'll just get more wood. Okay. Alright, we gotta build this portal and get home. Break this down. None of that stuff's needed. We can always go buy that hat again if we want it. Okay. There we go. Feeling good. Feeling good. We also are right next to this, which is the whole point we're here. We should also think about getting all that black metal and storing it in the boat, which I think would probably be a good idea. We're going to need more black metal eventually. So first, let's build the portal first, actually, and we'll take a bunch of stuff home. Let's get as much as we can here. I don't trust this guy. Rude. Ow. Man, even with all of our buffs and shields and stuff, they can still just go right through it sometimes. Pretty wild. Clinto. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah. You come up and whack it over the head with your mace, and then you call it rude? I mean, fair. Myth Game Stream, thank you for your 7 years today. Since 7 years, did I break a mirror or something? Dude, thank you so much for that. We also have Deadeye with a 6 years today. Good vibes from one Viking to another. Professor Tom, Scare Manga, Agnar Drago, Shadow Stepper, Cess, all celebrating 3 years today. Awesome. Happy anniversary, my dudes. We also have a 2-year from Newtonian 87, Fireswift, and Strelic and MacB2 celebrating 1 year today. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your support. All right. Let's drop some of this stuff off real quick. We really need to make more arrows. We need to stop saying that and actually do it. All right, let's put this over here. Boom, boom. Starting to get a lot more high quality wood. That's great. Still going to need a lot more. Let's put the corpse run stuff back. That'll free up a lot of room. We'll put you here with Frostner. I'm going to leave the Frostner out. Oh, I should have repaired it first, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're never going to need this shield again. We'll just drop that for now. Or this one. What's the bonfire do? Looks cool. It also provides, you know, the standard fire buffs and stuff, so that's good. We need to make an actual trash pit at some point. And at some point we will. Would you consider making a building aesthetics tips and tricks video? I don't... Maybe. Let's just do maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how useful that would be. But maybe. I don't really find my building aesthetics to be anything too special. How do I get my gear back from planes when I'm too low level and keep dying? Just abandon it? I did basically a corpse run where I did mostly stealth. So you can stealth. Unfortunately, your corpse generally does get camped by mobs, so that does make it a little bit harder. But you can stealth, and stealth does work. Yeah. So, probably my best advice, and I wish you the best of luck. Put these back for now. We'll bring the wood with us. All right, let's go get our rested buff, and we'll go from there. Oh, I can't sleep right now. Well, we'll just get the thing then. I'll just chill on my bed for a little bit, listen to some music. You know how it is. Yeah, using the Ike buff and running really helps. You've definitely inspired my boyfriend and I with your aesthetics. Oh, thank you, Amazed. I appreciate that, dude. It's nice of you to say. Glad it helps. Okay. So we're going to finish up. We're going to do like one more big... Well, first, let's get the stuff off the boat. And then we'll do one more big kind of cut down. In fact, let me grab the elder buff. We'll do one more round of the elder buff, and then we'll take all that, come back, and keep building. I really want to work on this boathouse today. So let's get the elder buff first. I died 4 times in a burial crypt next to a skeleton spawn. It was not a good time. Oh, that's rough. Dying next to spawns is rough. Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. Because it just, I mean, sometimes that spawn will queue up, so like the second you kill an enemy, it will just pop out another one instantly. And especially if you're not super leveled for that area. Yeah. That happened a couple times to us. Rough, rough, rough. Chat trying to get us Cohh talked about playing Persona 5 Strikers. I may check it out. It's not like on the hard VIP down. It's not on the hard schedule, but I love Persona 5, so we may check it out at some point. Yeah. Absolutely, Bannockburn. Thanks for hanging out with us, dude. I think we're ready to keep going. How do you link portals? Just give them the exact same name. Have you ever played Persona 4? No, I haven't, VIP. How are you? Okay. Before we do this, quick look around. Don't see any gobos or anything. Let's get going. I was going to do a tree run, but... Or, excuse me, a boat bank run, but we'll deal with that later. Okay. Yeah, we do want to make sure we go around and collect all this black steel. No use just letting that depop. Have you seen the Baldur's Gate 3 EA patch? Any plans on doing a 100% run after release? I misread your question. But yeah, we're going to be watching the Baldur's Gate 3, what's it called? Like, early access presentation. They're doing this big thing at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, normally when Drop Frame starts. And we, all of Drop Frames is going to watch it. So we're going to watch that live, see what's going in. My tentative plans right now are to do a Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 playthrough, and then do 100% run from 3 when it comes out. So that I know we're going to do that. What I don't know is if we're going to play Baldur's Gate 3 again before release. I played a lot of the EA. I played it enough to know I love it. So I don't know if we're going to play a lot more. We'll see. But I know we're going to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 before 3. And then when 3 comes out, we're doing one of our big trademark 100% runs. Mm-hmm. Are Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 lore related to 3? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Do you think skill levels have a big influence on your gameplay? No. They have a little influence, but not a big one. No. Server hopping for farming not viable to Cohh? Oh, it absolutely is, but I'm just kind of making my own adventure in my own world. Server hopping is wildly lucrative in this game. Mm-hmm. Especially if you like go to seeds where you know things are. I know a lot of people didn't even bother finding the vendor in their own map. They just get a seed for where they know a vendor is, and they just go and buy whatever they need from the vendor and then just go back to their home world. If you want to do that, go crazy. It's very similar to Terraria. It can save you hours and hours of searching. Literally. I spent probably total about 3 hours looking for the vendor, and I got lucky when I found him. I just happened to sail in the right direction where he is. I could have spent another many hours because he was not near the center. I just followed the wind and got lucky. Do you, or dog? Nice. Searching's the fun part. Hey, that's what I did. I just opened up some beer and we sailed around for a few hours one night. That's basically what happened. Yep. It was fun. I had a good time. The Viking way, that's right. I got a minute left on our buff. And we're going to take all this back. Come out and pick up everything. And then we're going to we'll probably sail back. Because I want to keep my boat back at the base. And that's our only boat right now. That's large and in charge. Let's get these trees. I'm just starting the game out and I'm having issues snapping poles so they would go through the ground. Any tips? Sure. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this buff and I'll show you a very easy way to snap poles to the ground. Especially if you can't get under them. If I forget, remind me. I'll probably forget. Oh, shoot. That's the middle mouse button attack there, which does a very heavy hit, especially if they're staggered like that. The problem is it leaves you totally open, so you can't do it with a group of mobs around you, but if you can kind of string them out like we did just then, it works really well. I'm on extra high graphics and it doesn't look like that, says T-Brun. What do you mean? Are you saying that it looks better for you? Here are my graphics settings if you're curious. So, got pretty much everything on. Hey, Titoffinator. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Okay. So, let's go ahead and do a drop-off first, and then we're going to come back and collect as much of this as we can. Kind of go from there. Oh, it looks a lot smoother through the stream. Thank you, Tibrun12. I appreciate it, dude. And if it looks a lot smoother for me, I am on a $181 million computer. This computer has a quantum flux capacitor phase processor and is run on the dreams of children. So it may look a little different on my screen compared to yours. Yeah. I mean, just a heads up, you know. No, that being said, I do have a really nice computer. So that may have something to do with it. Here is the machine I'm running, if you are curious. Oh man, 2 more guys. I'm gonna have to do some more fishing here soon. Oh, big whiff, Chad. Big whiff. Oh shit, that's a 2-star. Shoot. I mean, I can't even block these guys. It's a 2-star and it's a range too, which is like the worst one. That spear hits us, is half our life gone. Okay, we got to deal with the little guy first. Thank God there's not a big group of them. 2-star in a group is near instant death. So this is how we're going to deal with him. We're going to dance around him and get hits in. Yeah, 2-stars in this game are like mini bosses. You gotta get out of that water, dude. You gotta get out of that water. There we go. Too risky. You also got to stay a little bit back, or that spear will just track right into you. Oh, nope, too close, too close. Ah, there we go. Thank God, dude. Just 1 black metal from him? No, a couple. Okay. All right, let's keep picking. Oh, actually, let's throw this down over by the portal. We'll eventually put this in our boat. Is it just me, or do mobs spawn based on how much terrain you destroy? Oh, no. Mining out copper, mining out rocks and things like that absolutely attracts mobs. It makes a lot of noise is the premise. So if you make a lot of noise, then it brings local attractions over to say hello. Yeah. No, absolutely that's how it works. You're not imagining things. Died last night on the mountain. Lost everything. It's going to take forever to recover. I hear you there. You probably didn't lose everything, though. You can always go back and get your corpse. You just may need to, like, really prepare for it. In some cases, that involves, like, remaking all of your armor. But yeah, corpses don't disappear in this game. You can have multiple corpses down. You only have 1 corpse indicator, but don't let that fool you. Your other corpses stay in the world. So, yeah. You only have 1 corpse indicator, but your corpses is still there. And you can definitely, as I have found out, you can definitely have multiple corpses in the world. Also, keep in mind that sneaking is actually really strong in this game. So if your corpse is surrounded by enemies, just hit control, walk slowly until your endurance wears out, let it recharge, walk slowly. Like, it's worth it. 5 minutes of sneaking is worth having to rebuild all your stuff. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show you this pole trick. This is a really cool trick that I actually learned, full disclosure, on Reddit. I haven't been using it too much myself, but I'm certainly going to as we keep going. So what you can do is, if you ever have a situation where you have a pole like this, and you want to put a pole under it. Now, it's really difficult to make the pole snap under it. Sometimes you can get away with using the smaller one. See there, that kind of works, but even then, a lot of times it'll be like half in the pole and it looks weird. But let's say for some reason you want to use a big pole. So here's what you do. You go to the opposite side of where you want it to go, and you attach it to the post you're trying to get it to the bottom of. When you do that, you can then target the close wall. Now, it takes a little bit of finagling sometimes, and sometimes you do have to be lower, but most of the time by doing this, you can get it to work. Oh, there. You can see it right there. Done. So this way, you don't need to actually like dig holes or anything. And then you just go back to here and you delete your pole. Done. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we'll do. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So you just want to put like a secondary pole on there that your mouse can kind of stick to. And then when you do that, it's going to create a zone. Please. It's going to create a zone that you can go under. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes building docks a lot easier. If you're building into the water and you want poles to reach all the way down to the bottom, that is a super, super easy trick to do that. Yep. So it makes it so you don't have to, because you can't like build easily in water. So you can kind of stay on the land and kind of, pop one on that side and then come back and kind of angle it right where you need it. Yep. Let's go re-up our buff here. See, this is what I meant by building aesthetics, tips, and tricks. Well, maybe we will make a video like that then. Maybe. Okay. You can also talk about reinforced poles a little bit more and roofing techniques and things like that. Maybe we will make a building tips and tricks video. Have you thought about redoing your channel points to include more options? Yes. Yeah. Right now, my lead coder, Barry Carline, is working on a lot of other projects, including a way for YouTube viewers to have Twitch chat in a separate window that actually syncs with the video. So if you watch the actual YouTube video, we can give you an option to actually see the Twitch chat while it's going on. That also complies with all of the privacy rules. So coming soon. And then we also may be working soon on, actually, I'm not going to tease that yet because it's a really big project, but we also have another big project in the works. So that's going to come after Barry finishes that up. But yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, so let's see. Let's put this wood away. We've got a lot of wood now, which is great. I think we could probably start the dock construction. But yeah, TLDR, we are going to be looking into expanding out the channel point system into more fun and interesting things as we go on. One thing that I saw, full disclosure, it was from another streamer that I really liked, is the idea of maybe putting like really, really high channel point amounts to trigger gift bombs by me. That could be something we look into. So you could save up a whole bunch of points and then spend like 5 million points and I do 100 gift bomb. So yeah, something like that. Dollar for Funky. Did you see Loco's cast and the privacy rules? Loco's cast and the privacy rules was inspired by my tweet, and she actually invited on my lawyer to do that. So needless to say, I yeah. So yeah. That was a really cool thing she did, for sure. Like I heard it was super informative, but most of the stuff on there, like I actually had my lawyer look into that stuff specifically because I wanted to know exactly what was on it. And she very smartly thought it would make a great episode for her show. And yeah, pretty cool. I do need to see it. I have not yet seen it. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff in there I would find interesting as well. There we go. That's what I need. Okay. Looking better. Watch out, Cohh. I'm already at 1 million points because I got nothing to do with them. I know. That's what I need to be careful about, doing like high channel reward points, because there's a lot of people that would immediately claim that kind of stuff. It's one of the reasons I haven't done it already. For sure. Cohh lawyered up? Oh, I have to, dude. You kidding me? I want to be doing this job for years, and I want to make sure we're doing it right. Make arrows. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, let's do that right now. Yeah, especially with all the privacy rules and stuff. Like one of the reasons we're making this new system that you can see chat with YouTube videos is the chat with YouTube videos. The system we're making is going to make it so if anyone puts in an official request, we can remove their chat. It'll be searchable, like stuff like that. There's a bunch of rules in, especially the EU right now, where if you're going to have a persistent chat, you have to comply with these rules. Now, thankfully, there hasn't been a lot of like legal challenging to this stuff yet. But just like DMCA, it literally could happen overnight. So being ready for that is extremely important. It's extremely important, which is one of the reasons we're doing everything that we're doing. But yeah, we want our systems to be as compliant as possible with that kind of stuff, which is why we're building them from the ground up with that in mind. TriCC says, wow, that sounds stupid, and I'm from EU. Well, I mean, although some of the stuff they're doing with GDPR is very heavy-handed, as humanity moves into a more digital foundation for all of us, a lot of the stuff it's doing does make sense. Although, of course, it's very heavy-handed and it's kind of like a first draft, but a lot of the stuff in GDPR does make sense. I mean, there's people that are growing up on the internet. Keep that in mind. They're kids that are saying a lot of stupid shit on the internet. And being able to be like, I want that deleted. That kind of makes sense. I'm really glad the internet wasn't around when I was a teenager. At least not like now. Holy shit. Yeah. So, you know, the idea that people would have all of this stuff about them out there and no means to get it removed or taken down or anything like that. Like that part of GDPR, I'm kind of like, you know what? Kind of get that. I kind of get that. Like, I'm kind of glad this is being thought about, especially now and not in 20 years when it's like a huge issue, you know? But again, I agree that the way they're going on about it is a little rough. It's a little rough. They're again, it's like a first, I see it as like a first draft, you know? It's a lot of old guys that don't really understand the internet trying to make rules about the internet. Is basically what it is. So as people get older and as more tech savvy politicians get in there, I think we'll see this stuff kind of really become more interesting, a little bit more specialized and more our speed, I should say. But yeah, right now, unfortunately, the internet and technology has developed so quickly that a lot of the people making the rules for it simply don't understand it. Let's be real. It's a huge problem in the United States right now. The people that are making the rules for the internet simply don't understand what the internet is. They don't understand its power. They don't understand its reach, and they probably never will. I mean, they're old and they're only getting older, and they don't, you know, technology. So it's, you know, like some do, and that's great and more power to them, but some just don't, and they're not even making the efforts to. So in those situations, it's just going to be a matter of time until, again, people that understand it, you know, rise up and get voted in. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Boomers, man, it's boomers. That's right. The internet doesn't even understand the internet. I like that. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, especially with how fast the internet is changing. I mean, you're certainly not wrong. I would agree with that to a large degree. Okay, so we made all of our arrows. All right, we don't even need wood for that. I forgot about that. These needles are so large. Let's see. Let's put the money away. And I think we're going to start looking at this dock. Oh, I need to bring my boat back. Do I still have Modor? Let's get Modor and bring our boat back real quick. Because we need the boat here to actually build the dock. We also need to collect all of that. Oh, you know what? We'll collect all the black metal that we see and bring it back too. Yeah, might as well, dude, right? Any plans for a Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough? I would like to eventually. Yes. I don't know if we're going to do it like right at release. We may wait until the new Mass Effect and then do like a big thing then, but we'll see. What if the internet has already achieved sentience and you have no idea? Oh, you absolutely have an idea. Do you think I'm a real person? No, I'm just an amalgamation of various AIs that have been let out over the year. This is basically an advanced VTuber thing. All of the people you see on the stream are hired actors. Yeah. I mean, half of chat is just rogue AIs. They're my buddies from cyberspace. I mean, you guys knew that, right? Right? All right. We got our motor buff. I like that. Trop says, I can't confirm or deny that. Yeah. Yeah. Right in Darlahu? Very true, Barry. I like that. I really like that too. That's good. All right. So I think we killed a few of these guys around here. I think we can do one more kind of collect as well. We'll go ahead and do that. I don't think we have too much more behind. Go ahead and break this guy down. Got to clean up after ourselves and the big green yonder here. We have 2 Desquitos. Oop. Get out of here. Oh God, you came out of nowhere. Jeez, man. You big rude. Grab some more cloudberries here, because we're going to be making some more food when we get back. We also got to go do a quick barley harvest, I think, before we start really working on our build, because I know that build is going to... Oh! No! No, 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 no. Oh! Oh, come on.